And so it gives me hope that possibly I can kind of work this out with your tips and tricks. What do you guys think? Do you think it's worth it? Hi guys, welcome to Emmarie Lane. We're doing something a little bit different today. We're not doing a project review. We're doing a part 2 of something. So about 6 months ago, I tried the curly girl method for the very first time to see if I had curly hair. This is what my hair normally looks like. It's up right now, but this is what it normally looks like. And then this is what it looked like after I tried the curly girl hair routine. So there's definitely something there, but it wasn't what I thought it would be, if I'm being 100% honest. When I filmed that video, you guys gave so many awesome suggestions and tips and tricks, either in the comments or like DMing me and all that stuff. And you also recommended some YouTubers for me to watch. So today I want to have you help me find out if I secretly have curly hair by using all your tips and tricks and all that stuff. Just to give you a little background, I used to have curly hair when I was little. It went straight. Around my ears and my hairline, I can take water and scrunch my hair and ringlets will come out, but that's the only place I can do that. I mean, I've been able to do that for a few years. My hair gets super frizzy even though it's straight. It's like I've battled with frizz for years, and like it never made sense to me why I had straight hair and it was so frizzy. So those were my 3 main things of like, maybe like this could be a thing. Ever since the video, I've stopped using products with silicones and sulfates and parabens. Yeah. And I didn't really do the curly girl routine because like at the time I was kind of feeling overwhelmed with the whole idea, and like the process was really overwhelming. So I just needed a break, and then I just didn't end up trying it again. But something did happen to my hair just a little bit. If you look at these pictures right here, this is what my hair started looking like as of last month of being silicone and sulfate free. It might not be a big deal to someone who has really curly hair or even just like has waves without really trying, but the fact that my hair would stick straight, and when I still did my normal routine that I did with straight hair, so like as soon as I got out of the shower I brushed it up and I let it air dry, and I wasn't using any curly products or anything like that. The fact that any form of wave was happening even though I brushed it out when I didn't have conditioner in my hair, like after it was semi-dry, like all those things, is kind of crazy to me. And so it gives me hope that possibly I can kind of work this out with your tips and tricks and the fact that I've been trying to take better care of my hair and use better products. So let's start with the routine. So last night before I went to bed, I put in the Shea Moisture Intensive Hydration Hair Mask. I just put it on my hair dry, and then I fishtail braid it and put it into this little crown braid, and then I wore it all day. Now I'm going to get into the shower. I'm going to wash my hair with the Heritage Daily Shampoo and condition my hair with the Raw Sugar, what's it called? With the Raw Sugar Scalp Restore Conditioner. And then while I'm in the shower, I will only brush my hair while it has conditioner in it, and then we will go from there. Okay, out of the shower, made sure to brush my hair while my hair still had conditioner in it. It was soaking wet. Guys, before I forget, I need to tell you, I took a risk. I got in the shower and I saw that my sister had a new shampoo that was for curly hair. I saw it was like paraben free, sulfate free. I don't think shampoo normally has silicones, but I checked all the ingredients. I didn't see any silicone. And like I said, it was meant to like help define your curls. And so I was like, I'm gonna do it. We borrow each other's hair stuff all the time, so it's not a big deal. So don't know what that's gonna do necessarily. That might have been a big mistake. But anyway, so one thing that a couple of people told me was that I used gel way too soon. My hair was way too wet to put the gel in. What I needed to do was put like my leave-in conditioner and like hair oil, and then put the gel in. So we're also gonna try that. I have one more product that I didn't use last time that I'm gonna use this time. Let me put my leave-in conditioner in and stuff. I got these Shea Moisture Sugarcane Extract Leave-In Miracle Styler. I really love this stuff. I squirt it into my hand because that is a very thick product to just be like squirting all over your hair. And I'm just gonna like gently rake it through. I made sure to get out of the shower and dressed as soon as possible so my hair can stay as wet as possible. And then for hair oil, I'm just using a little tiny bit of this pure organic jojoba oil. And also I had a couple people tell me the tutorial that I use, like the curly girl hair tutorial I use in general, wasn't the best example. I got some suggestions. I got Mains by Mel was a suggestion, Penny Travers, Swavy Curly, Courtney was another one, and I learned a ton of stuff from them. Now that we're officially all detangled and moisturized and stuff, I'm gonna go in with this stuff. I had some people tell me that I needed like to try a curl cream or a curl putty or pudding or something like that. There are a couple different options. I went with this one because it seemed like a lot of people like this. It's the Audi Miracle Curls Freeze Taming Cream. It doesn't say how much, so we're just gonna start out with a little bit. I don't know how I feel about the smell. Ooh, it's thick. Yeah, we don't want to use a ton of this. We're gonna rake it through because that's what I think that's what I'm supposed to do with this. It's kind of confusing, and that's what I also got a couple people saying, you know, this product process, the curly girl method. There's not one way to do it necessarily. Now that we've got that done, I think my hair's not like dripping wet anymore. It's definitely still wet. So hopefully that's enough. I have my phone kind of like attached to my big tripod with a little smaller tripod. It's not the cutest angle ever, but I'm gonna switch to that camera so you can kind of see me scrunch in the gel. I'm just using this stuff. No one necessarily recommended a gel, and this is what I have, and it's like okay. It like doesn't have any like parabens or anything like that, so we're just gonna go for it. Okay, so I didn't record the whole scrunching process because my phone was dying because it's late. And I know you can't see things really well because my hair is darker, especially when it's wet. There is some wave to it. Let's see if I can get a little bit closer. Like there's some movement to it. There's not as much as I remember from last time, but that was 6 months ago and I probably should have watched the video before I filmed this, but that's okay. I got a nice, huge men's t-shirt, 100% cotton. I'm gonna plop with this. I'm gonna sleep in it. Then we're gonna wake up in the morning and we're gonna do some more things that I didn't do last time that you guys are like, you need to do this. So I love this in overnight. Like I said, the reason I leave it in overnight is because I have so much hair that if I do it for any less, it just ends up being like the same amount of wetness when I take it out. Next step is this guy. So Curly Courtney, I'm pretty sure it was Curly Courtney. It's still trying to wake up. Uses a diffuser on the cool setting. And then Mains by Mel does a hover diffuse and then diffuses it like normal. I heard from someone else, I can't remember who, to just scrunch and just hold the blow dryer there instead of like going up and down. That helps cut back on frizz. Apparently, we'll see. Let's take this out though. I can still feel that it's wet for sure. Hey, I see some stuff. There's definitely some movement, which again, you can kind of see on this side. You see that little bit of movement? Let's diffuse. I got my awesome phone angle again. It's in like 10 minutes. And my neck is starting to hurt from being flipped over. You can kind of see, well, can you? It's still like so wet. I didn't think it would take this long, but you can kind of see some shape to it a little bit. Oh, there we go. A little bit, but it's still, as you can see, very wet. So, gonna give my neck a break. Now we're gonna get back into it. Okay, my hair's like 95% dry, but I spent like 40 minutes trying to blow dry it. After that, I was like, I'm just gonna scrunch it till it's dry. So this is where we're at. I took some pictures so you could see it at a better angle because I just can't get the right angle with my camera. There's something there for sure. I'm having an issue getting the waves to come up like any further than here. I don't know if that's because my hair length or because it just won't curl there, or it's because I need to like do it more, because I know if you really have some type of wave or curl to your hair, the more you do it, the tighter it can get. At least that's what I've heard. And so I don't know if that's the issue. I feel like when I did it the first time around, I had more wave up here. Here's pictures to compare. What do you guys think? Am I like trying to stretch something that doesn't really exist? Am I working too hard for like hardly anything? Do you think it's worth it? Let me know. Also let me know if you have any tips or if you think there's something I could improve on or products that I need to try. I'm definitely on a budget, so keep that in mind. If you want to check out my original curly girl hair video, you can click right here. I love you guys so much, and don't ever forget that you are enough. Bye!